what we wanted to talk about, number one, is the Kiss and Tell program. Show me in the comments if you are using the Kiss and Tell program. And I know there's a little delay, but I'm going to be watching because, like, a lot of people have been very reluctant, just I think because they don't really understand the whole power. It's a different way of doing business than what we've done. I've been a distributor 19 years. Jerry's been a distributor, 300? 23 years? Something like that. And I think that one of the things, oh my God, Facebook is so weird. See, I can't even tell who is writing this because if you don't have BeLive opened or signed in with BeLive, it doesn't tell me who you are, which is really weird. Oh, let me turn that sound off. Okay, I'm trying to figure out the best way to do it. Janine's here, yay. And Jerry, I know, 23 years, Jerry. Holy cow. Alberta, yay. Okay, so I've really spent a lot of time really educating myself on the Kiss and Tell program. Angela on my team, Angela Robinson, which you guys know, is doing a phenomenal job with this. And we got to talking. Alberta's been using it to her advantage. And I really wanted to dive in deep to be able to explain the power of what you have your hands on. Like I said, it's a whole different way of doing business. So let's start first with the Kiss and Tell program. The Kiss and Tell program is a new way. It's our preferred customer program. It's like an affiliate program with other businesses. Some of you might, well, I use Square. Do you use Square for your business, accepting credit cards, invoicing, all that? If I share my Square link with a new distributor, they sign up, I get a deal, they get a deal. I use Vistaprint. If I share my link, whoever signs up gets a deal and I get a deal. That's kind of what this Kiss and Tell program is. It's a great way to offer a super awesome benefit to your new customer, to your customers, period. So I'm going to go into detail a little bit about that. And I definitely would love for you to ask your questions because it's really kind of helpful to think this through, and more brains asking questions from different angles is going to help us all. So first of all, Kiss and Tell is a way to offer your customers, number one, they get at least 10% off for an entire 12 months, right? No matter when they sign up, they have at least 12 months where they get at least 10% off. The reason I say at least is because there are all kinds of different specials that come up throughout the month. And when they log in, just like when we log in, they can see all those last chance items too. So they get 25% off that plus their 10%. So as you know, if you shop on there, whatever you see, you're going to be like, ooh, that's marked down even more. Maybe I like Mod Magenta better than Kiss for a Cause, right? So, you know, when you see it, there's a chance you're probably going to buy more. I don't know about you guys, but I have found my Kiss and Tell customers are ordering way more now that they're Kiss and Tell customers than they did before, because they're seeing more items. When they log in, they're seeing all kinds of things. They spend a little more time wandering through and seeing what's there. The other thing they get is special access to these additional promotions, special exclusive promotions, either for Kiss and Tell only, or in many of the cases lately, it's a combination Kiss and Tell promo plus CDOs. So that means anyone who orders online gets to take advantage of these deals, whatever they are. But if you're Kiss and Tell, you get that extra 10% off, right? So those are big deals. The other thing is, why don't I see my comment? There we go. The other thing is they get free shipping when they hit. Now it used to be $100. I thought $100. I think now it's $150, but I was going to check that and I totally forgot to check that ahead of time. So if someone wants to check that for me, this would be a good time to do that. So those are some big deals. Another thing a Kiss and Tell customer gets is when they order at least $100 3 months in a row, they earn 15 shop credits, right? So they automatically get credit to shop with you more. When they refer someone, because they now also get their own unique affiliate link, when they share that link with people, their friends, who say, oh my gosh, your skin looks amazing. What are you doing? They can say, oh my gosh, you have to check out this SeneGence product. Here's my special link. When you order, you can take advantage of the Kiss and Tell program, right? The 10% off, the special promos, and the person who referred them, your original customer, now earns 15 shop credits when their friend orders. So it's a great way to get people referring their link because they're used to doing that in other things. It's also a great way for them to start getting used to ordering online, because if they start sharing their link and they have 20 people ordering under them and they're earning all kinds of free product, they might go, wow, I really should be a distributor and start making some money, right? And they're used to ordering online. So all around, it's an amazing value for your customer. Now, one of the concerns is, I've heard a lot of distributors say, but I have a whole bunch of inventory. How am I going to sell my inventory? We're going to talk about that. Let me know if that's you. If you're thinking, well, I don't know what to do, I have all this inventory. That's because that's what we were trained to do. So we're going to talk about that. The other thing I wanted to talk about is the difference between Kiss and Tell and CDO ordering. Those are both online ordering where a customer is placing the order, paying with their own credit card. If they're Kiss and Tell, we just talked about that. If they are ordering as CDO, customer direct ordering, they don't get the extra 10% off, but in a lot of cases, they get the specials. For example, right this minute, as of today, anyone who orders online as a customer, either CDO or Kiss and Tell, they get the free travel bag, right? That has the travel size body wash and hand cream and lip balm, I believe. Anyone who orders online gets that, whether they're CDO or Kiss and Tell. It's just that Kiss and Tell people also get free shipping and 10% off. So that's kind of the difference with that. Right? Yes. Okay. Then what I want to talk about is how to sign somebody up. Are your numbers working? Okay. All right, so let's see. I believe I can share my screen. Let me pull up my back office. I want to make sure that you know, because one of the things I absolutely love about the Kiss and Tell program is that you can be a brand new distributor. You have no idea about the products, really. You just know what you like, and you're taking a chance. You're like, well, I don't have any inventory, but I'd love to start making some money on the side. I have friends who would like to order. Send them your Kiss and Tell link. So there are some steps you can do to do that, and steps you need to do to make sure your website accepts online ordering, CDO. So let's get me to this and sign in. Okay, let me share my screen here for a moment. And like I said, please ask your questions, you guys, because you know, when you do it yourself, you sort of forget some of those things. And all right. So I have no idea. Oh, look down there. I can see what you're saying. Hold on. Let me get my computer monitor to where I want it to be and show this in the screen. It's kind of small. Let's see if I can make this any bigger. I don't know how great that is for you, but all right, that's hopefully bigger. Maybe I can go like this. Let's see. Not that one. That one. That's better, right? All right. So if you, this is in my back office, And if you come over here to come across where it says quick links, you have your dashboard, your quick order, your beauty book. All the way on the right-hand side, it says KNT referrals. This is a really key place, right? So we're going to go there. But the first thing you have to do, if you're a newer distributor or you haven't set up a SeneSite, you don't even have to have your SeneSite set up, but I would encourage you, it's free. You want to go to the business tab up here at the top, go down to distributor profile, come over to the right and hit update distributor profile. And then on the right-hand side, you're going to come down here to where it says customer direct ordering preferred customer, CDO/PC. First of all, you have to agree to the terms and conditions of CDO/PC program. And if you haven't checked that and you first check it, it's going to pop up and it says you're not ready to do that. First, you have to fill out some information, which would be your address and whatever else you need to include there. And then you click the button that says, I want to participate, right? You need to make sure you check that. Now, if you have a SeneSite, you can have them order through your SeneSite, but I actually have everything redirected to my CDO preferred customer ordering. And I'm going to tell you why. So I click that. That's what you want to do. Then hit update profile. Everyone should have that done. Definitely, because you're going to see why. All right. So if you want to know how to share this link with people, you're going to come over to KNT referrals, click that. That's going to open up your Kiss and Tell information. Now, a couple things you can do. If you want to see what your site is, you just click it. You can add your friend's name, their email. You can add a bunch of people at a time. But what I prefer to do is, sorry, let me go back. You can do that. You can click right here, the gold box that says preview the email, so that you can see exactly what gets sent to these people that you're then recommending they sign up this way. Some people, that's the easiest thing to do. You just click send and it goes. And then you can click on your referral history. Those are all the people that you sent the email to. And it'll tell you all the people you sent it to. But notice under the created column, not everybody signed up. I sent them the information, but maybe they didn't complete it all the way. And in order to do that, they have to actually check out. So sometimes I think that might not be the best way. So this is what I've been doing. If you go to the bottom, it says invite by social media, copy link, and share however you like. If you click that button that says copy link, it doesn't light up that you clicked it. I'm just telling you that's a little issue. It still copies it to your clipboard. And then send that in an email. Put that link everywhere. If you post about a product, you can say shop now, post that link. If you are talking to them in Messenger chat, post that link right there. When they click that link, notice when you look on your own website, you'll see that your distributor ID number is there. Mine says KT, which I always thought it was my name, but it's Kiss and Tell. And then that's my ID number right there. So if I were to click on that, if I were a person, a customer, I would go right there. I'm going to put that up here in the top and click on that. And that's going to take them to this. This is the Kiss and Tell place they sign up. You always want to make sure and talk to your customer that they make sure your name as the distributor is up in this dark blue line. Okay. And in the little shopping cart, it's one Kiss and Tell membership right there. It's already added in there. They can either check out right now for $10, go through the process, filling it out and check out, or they can actually go in here and shop. But this will give them all the information they need about what the program is, the benefits they get. It's $10 a year. Again, they can sign up now and shop later, or click right here and start shopping. And then when they check out, they have the $10 already in their cart. The main thing really is to go up here and make sure your name is there, because there have been some issues where for some reason it's sending them to a different distributor, especially if they've ever shopped with someone else using their email. They either want a new email address or they want to sign up with a new email. Now, if you want to know all the specifics of the Kiss and Tell program, or you want to tell your customer where to find that, scroll to the very bottom and you can click on under information. It has preferred customer official rules. I actually have it printed out right here, and I use that all the time. And you can highlight specific information about it. I would talk about it everywhere because it is a huge value for your customers. And whatever email they sign up with Kiss and Tell that way, they're your customer. They're tied to you until they decide not to be. So let's get that off of there. Okay. So that is how you would send someone the information to get signed up. Do you have any questions about that? Hopefully that answers your questions about the Kiss and Tell program. The main thing is, or one of the things is, make sure they actually go through the checkout process, because otherwise they're just signed up as a CDO customer. They haven't actually signed up as a preferred customer until they check out. So that would be the next step that you want to make sure they do. All right. So, hi. Are you ready?
For what?
Let's talk about this. All right. So, I know most of you are going to be watching this on the replay, which I'm bummed because I really wanted you to answer questions. Excuse me. Holy cow. Okay. Excuse me. We actually had snow today. I got home and it started being really windy and raining, and then we had snow. Sorry, side note. Okay. So how much do you think you spend on sending a package to a customer? I would love to hear. Jerry, I know you're on. I would love to see what you think, because when you start to really look at it, I want you to look at what it costs, the big picture, what it costs to send a product to someone. Because I know a lot of us, I've been in the business a very long time. That case over there is full of inventory. I have a lot of inventory. Janine, you think it costs you $4? That would be just shipping? Or is that what you put in your package? Because I want to show you what I do. And you look awesome, honey. I'm so glad you're ready for this. Okay, so let me show you a few things that I include. Let's see, I have a bag. I do postcards. I do a beauty book. Sometimes the big bag. An envelope. Stickers. Okay, I'm just gonna throw some thoughts out here for you. And you may do more or less than me, but let's just talk about some of these things. This is a typical order for me. Okay, so see, why don't I know who's saying these things? Alberta, an average of $5 a package with beauty books, samples, and shipping. Okay, let's think about that. How much do you think these bags are? I get these padded envelopes. Maybe they're 50 cents, maybe $1 a piece, somewhere in there. These are pretty good padded ones. I love these, especially with skincare. Works really well. So you beat my math man. Okay. So let's say this is $1. Okay. Then I put in a bag. I have these cellophane bags. What do we think this is? 10 cents, maybe. How much are beauty books? How much is one beauty book? I think they're $1, $1.50 for a beauty book. Also, on my beauty book, I have a sticker, a label that I put that has my name, my phone number, my website, right? All that is on a label on the back of every brochure. So maybe a brochure is $1.50. And I think we said this was 10 cents. Okay, then, I also, on the back of this package, I put a sticker, my logo sticker on there, right? Okay, that's what?
5 cents?
Those are pretty expensive. Yeah, let's say that's 5 cents because those stickers, labels are expensive. Oh, labels on your product, right? So there's another, I don't know how much. If they buy 3 lips colors and a couple glosses, that's maybe what, 10 cents, 20 cents on labels. Okay, then I also pay for Shout, which is my shipping, invoicing, texting that lets them know when their package is coming. That's a cost. So maybe 50 cents for that. I don't know, maybe about 50 cents, but I'd probably use that anyway. So, but let's just throw it in there. Okay, then I run it through my printer and I print postage, right? So I've paid for my postage. My postage probably averages, this is sticky stickers, but it's my postage. So I can just, instead of taping paper on, I print it on these. This is amazing. Let's say this is 25 cents. They're kind of expensive, but it's nicer than tape all over my package. We've got the product in there, and then shipping is probably averaging around $4, $4 to maybe $5. It's probably $5 because I ship a lot of skincare.
Depends on how big the order is.
Right, exactly. But the minimum is almost $4 just in shipping. I think the least you can pay is like $3.50 or
$9.55.
$9.55 so far to ship it. Now, what we haven't talked about, have you ever sat down to figure your right? See, Jerry, your average shipping is $4 to $5. Right. There's a cost to that just in shipping it. All right. And now, what do you think your average hourly rate wage is? What would be a reasonable amount to charge for
Your time?
Your time, right? Like, how much time does it take? So I get the order. First of all, I have to create an invoice. So I'm adding in my product, printing an invoice, text it to them. They pay the invoice. I print the invoice off. I print 2 copies, one to go in their package and one for me so that I can refer back to my orders.
How much time was that for you?
That's 15 minutes.
Just to do that?
10 minutes, maybe 10. It takes a while. It
Go
really
on.
does take a while. All right. And then to get my product, put my labels on it, pack it in. Oh yeah, I forgot to include the candy that I usually send or the little gift with purchase or the sample that I package in there. That's more money. So maybe another $1 because I usually put a sample of something in the package. So now we're at $10.50, right?
Okay.
But that's not including my time.
Let's do your time.
So what do you guys think is a reasonable amount to say you should make an hour? $10 an hour, $20 an hour, $75 an hour? Does it take an hour to package up an order? Maybe not, but I'll tell you what, it takes me probably a good 30 minutes getting everything together. Now, maybe 20 minutes to get all that done. Then I package it up. Then I have to go in, find their order, run it through my printer, buying the postage, putting it on the package, putting it by the door. Oh, yeah. And then you have to go to the post office, or some of you might be lucky enough for the mailman to come to your house and pick up the orders. Ours would never be reliable. Some days they come pick them up. Some days they don't. Sometimes they scan them. Sometimes they don't. So one of us, thank you, honey, or somebody going out of our house will take a bag to the post office almost every day.
And gas.
Gas. All right. So what did we figure?
So if you had 20 orders in a month, let's just say, and you did $9.55 in postage and handling everything, all the money involved in getting everything in that package and the postage, and your time was worth $20 an hour, and it took you 20 minutes per order, that's, I don't like this number. 400 hours or 400 minutes, which is 7 hours of your time that month.
Just in packaging 20
Yeah.
orders.
Let me see. Something's wrong with this number. Hang on.
Okay. But do you even, sometimes we don't even stop to think about what our time is worth, how much it really is costing us in packaging those orders. So we sat down and we really played with numbers. I'm going to show
So
you.
$325 that month.
$325
in your time and
to ship 20 orders.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Okay, that's big. Now, some of you might say, well, I don't do 20 orders. Or some of you might say, you don't put anything in with your order. You don't put a brochure in there. Okay, so it might cost you a little bit less. What if it costs you half of that? What if you didn't package anything in there and you hand delivered all your orders and it cost you half of that? That's $150. That's more than $150. It's costing you something, the time and the supplies that you're putting in there, right? So think about how many orders are you sending out from your inventory? What I really want to do is what we want to do is help you see a bigger picture, a different way of looking at building your inventory and using your inventory, using Kiss and Tell, because this now has opened up a way for people to build a business from home online without any qualification. They don't have to carry inventory. We know, those of us who've been around for a while know, you're going to sell product if you have it there. Like if I am going to a home demo, which we haven't done a lot of, I get it. If I was going to a home demo, people were right there. They love going home with product that night. Usually they're surprised because most people don't offer that, right? If you go to a Creative Memories party or a Tupperware, you order it and you wait for it to come. With SeneGence, we've been able to say, oh, well, I happen to have that with me. Here you go. They go home, they have their product. I can follow up, but they got it right away.
There's a hidden cost to you for that.
Yes, there is. We're going to talk about that. For a new distributor who doesn't have any inventory, or maybe a distributor who they signed up because what a great value. Obviously, it's a great value. If you sign up as a wholesale account, you can order at those amazing discounts. But now, if they were to share their Kiss and Tell link and have people sign up and order through that Kiss and Tell link, they now get paid every Friday. Minus the only cost to them, SeneGence charges 5% of the retail cost. Okay, that's not very much. 5% of the retail cost. Now, we did some numbers based on my sales. My average sale per customer is $75. If you don't know how to get that, if you use Square, all you do on your phone is click on your Square app, click on reports, click on the year, click on last year, and it'll tell you just like that what your average sale per person is. Mine's 75. Janine's is like 85. I think Angela just told me today, oh my gosh, she said hers was like 180. She is a rock star. Oh my God, she's doing so many amazing things right now and really utilizing Kiss and Tell. So for Kiss and Tell, like I said, SeneGence will keep 5% of the retail cost. We even figured it 5% of your, how did we figure it? We figured 5% of the commission. So it's actually, this is even a bigger deal, your profit. So let's say that so we have numbers here. Do I show them or do I just talk about them? Trying to think what's the best way to explain this.
We will show them after.
Okay. So Phil's really good at spreadsheet stuff. He's my computer guy. If you have, I wanted to look at what it costs if I front load for the month say a 750 PV, 1,500 retail amount order, that costs me, right? If it's $1,500, I get 50% off of that. I buy it wholesale, sell it at retail. So it costs me $750, but my profit when I sell it is $750.
Well put.
If I am ordering less than that, right, the discount's less. If you order anything under $200, you're going to get a 20% discount off of that. If you order $200 to $599, you get 30% off. If you order $600 to $1499, it's 40%. And anything in a month over $1,500, right, you get half off. If you are I wanted to know what the cost. So, okay. So if you do that, I have $750. I actually have $1,500 of inventory at my house that I've already paid sales tax on. And that inventory is sitting here, and I'm hoping I'm going to sell the colors I picked, the skincare I picked. Look, you can see I have a lot of stuff up there that I haven't sold yet. That's my goal, is to sell my inventory. Now, what if you just let your customers order throughout the month and they help you get to those discount levels, and you order based on your calendar? If I know I have events coming up, or I know I have some in-home demos, you can talk to your upline and they can guide you on what products sell more than others, what to stock up on, but you're still kind of guessing on what you're going to sell. Of course, you'll talk about what you sell. You want to have your own inventory because you want to be a product of the product. You're going to sell whatever you're wearing. Haven't you noticed some days and you do your makeup and everybody watches you and they're like, oh my God, I love what you have on your eyes today. What did you use? I want that. Or I love your lip color. What color is that? And they buy it. So we wanted to look at what that cost is if you carry inventory on the hope that that's what you're going to sell, or you order because people have ordered from you, they've told you what they want, so then you place an order to fill that inventory, or you have people who come over, you know what they order on a regular basis. Obviously, there are some things that you know are coming. What?
Can I tell a short story?
Yes.
So if you just let your customers, if you leverage Kiss and Tell program and you don't front load, you're going to make a little bit less. And based on the numbers that I put together, a $75 order from 20 customers, that gets that 20th customer will be buying at the $1,500 bonus level, which is 45%.
Okay, hang on. Good thoughts. Let me explain that, right? 75 is my average customer order. You're going to figure out what yours is. But for today, we're going to go with mine. It takes 20 customers ordering in my Kiss and Tell for me to get to $1,500 retail, to get to that 50%. So yes.
So we all know that if you front loaded and bought $1,500 worth of stuff,
amazing SeneGence products,
you would get $750.
$750 when I sell it. I sell it.
If you use the Kiss and Tell program and your first order was $1,500, you had a rock star customer that needed everything, you would your bonus would be $675 at the 45%.
Because remember, SeneGence is taking 5% of the retail price, but we figured this on your wholesale.
Right. So that's the best case scenario. And anything after that is at the 45%. The worst case scenario we figured is if you let it all trickle in, $75 an order, and you did nothing, your check in the end would total $465, which is a difference of $210.
So on that note, right, if you, as you're accruing online orders, Kiss and Tell orders, or CDO orders, you get paid every Friday. SeneGence sends you a check or posts a check to your account every Friday for the retail profit amount, right? It accumulates all month long. They send you a check every Friday for each of those orders. It's the cost of doing business and having SeneGence send it out is 5%, right? When SeneGence sends it out, they put in a beauty book, they put in a note, they put in samples. So we're not even counting all that stuff, right? But they take good care of your customer. And if there's a return, SeneGence handles it. You're not getting new product back. SeneGence refunds the customer, and you don't have to worry about carrying more inventory.
And so you don't have that stuff we talked about in the beginning about postage and handling and your time and driving to the post office. You can wipe all of that out with the Kiss and Tell program. That's $324. Maybe it's less for you. If it's around $210, it's a wash.
That's huge right there. I hope you understand that, because if you're letting your customers order through Kiss and Tell, it's cumulative throughout the month. Angela just sent me her numbers that she got to $1,500 within the first few days of that promotion with the silk and the collagen night pack this month, right? That was huge. Her customers got her to the $1,500 level within days. So she's almost 4,000 this month. She's like, I know she's an exceptional rock star. However, I did my order at the beginning of the month. And that's when we started really weighing this. I know, Alberta, you have let your customers help you get to that level. All we really want to say is, in your count, look at your calendar. What do you have coming up? What are you doing? Fill your calendar with events. Have your sales maybe towards the end of the month. Like this week, we know the anti-wrinkle is coming up as a promotion. I hope you're all talking about anti-wrinkle treatment and the upcoming gift catalog and all the things that are coming, so that you can make some sales right now that can help you pay for an order. We're going to show you, like, if you did order, I know I'm out of a couple lip colors. I'm going to place an order the beginning of November. Actually, I'll probably end up doing it this week anyway, but let's say you place your order at the beginning of next month and you only really need $200 worth of products.
That helps if you do front loading with stuff that you need or you're going to sell, that's a good idea. Do it in the beginning, because that bumps you, you can get to that higher percentage level faster. And that 210 difference that you didn't realize goes up, gets smaller.
Less. So if you need to front load, go for it. Start getting that number up to the next level as fast as you can. However, remember, worst case scenario, if you don't have the need for any product at the beginning of the month, don't panic. Let your Kiss and Tell customers order and get you to the level, and then you can place your order and you're already at 30, 40, maybe even 50% when you go to place your inventory order. Worst case is if you just let Kiss and Tell orders come in naturally, right? You're still selling. You need to sell it. You can't just sit back and go, gosh, I hope they order, because
you're doing promotions. You're talking to your customers.
Spend your time promoting, meeting new people, marketing, and then let those orders come in. Worst case is you lose out on $210 right off the bat. However, now you're
7 hours.
7 hours. It doesn't cost you the $324 to ship out all those 20 orders, right? That's only 20 orders. That's the time for 20 orders. So, right, if you need the product area. So see, this is the big thing. You want to place your order at the beginning of the month, because then you're going to make a profit. You're going to make $675 on the rest of, no, I take that back.
45% on the rest of whatever trickles in.
Right. But if you place a $1,500 order, for example, because that's what I'm used to, then that's my $750 profit. If I wait and let it trickle in, I'm making $675 profit. That's a difference of $210. But my time to ship those 20 orders, it outweighs, right? It's
time and material.
right. So that's what I'm saying. If you have, like, I know I have 2 events coming up the first 2 weekends in November. I need inventory for that. I have another event where I have a table. So I need some inventory in November. So I have no problem doing that. But there are some
I
months
can't do it.
where I don't need a bunch of inventory. I still have some. I have a zillion glosses right now. I don't need to order gloss. I have a zillion oops. I don't need to order that. So maybe I hold off and wait a little bit because, right, 1,500 retail, 750 PV or 750 profit. If you're letting your kiss and tell orders come in, that's $675 profit.
Because it's at 45%.
45% instead of 50, right? Because SeneGence charges you 5% off the retail cost. So you're maybe missing out on $210 if you let those orders come in naturally versus you ordering inventory that maybe you aren't ready for. So what I'm recommending is get your calendar full, do your sales, do a live sale of the inventory that you have now so that when November 1 comes up, the beginning of the next month, you know what you need to fill your inventory, you have the income to place your order, or you don't. If you don't and you're a new distributor, remember the whole idea for this is a different way of doing business for new distributors who don't have inventory, who don't have a full cupboard. They can start building that up because their customers, as they share the Kiss and Tell website or they link or they have them order on their CDO, those customers are building that discount level for them. When you're ready to order, you order at 40, 50% discount. Does that make sense? I'm not saying don't order, but don't order inventory that you don't need, right? Plan your business. Don't just go, oh, I think I'm going to order that. I'm going to order 10 of those cute new Elements collections, and then you can't sell them, right? So, I mean, if you order inventory, sell your inventory. That's my goal. I'm going to have another sale the end of the month and try and move some more inventory. But the difference when you really sit down and figure it out, if you have an average sale per person, you know what that number is, and you want me to give it to Phil and he can put it in the spreadsheet, we can do that. But I'm telling you,
I did $150 average sale.
for who? Oh, just
say
oh, look at
hey,
you.
I sell $150 average per person. It your loss is like $10 or $15 less. It's not really significant. So this model really works for just about anyone. And it might be attractive to your new distributors that are weary of placing a $1,500 order because that's what that's what they're expected to do. And then not know how to sell $1,500 worth of stuff in their drawer and then feel like they need to do it again. And it just keeps growing and they get lost and frustrated and ship everything back.
All right. They do give up. They're like, oh my gosh, I'm in debt and I have too much stuff because they don't know how to sell it yet. They don't know.
So this is a baby step. This is a baby step. You get to work with customers. You get to sell the product without any inventory and realize the profit that $400, $500 of profit if you let it happen naturally. And then they can put that aside or reinvest that $500 into their business. And maybe that's their first order of the next month, $500 worth of stuff they know they can move. Talking to their customers, what they're interested in, and grow incrementally using the Kiss and Tell program.
Yeah, I think it's huge because this is just an opportunity to teach a new distributor how to best use their time, then they can spend that time getting out there, meeting new people, growing their funnel, meeting those new customers, bring them into their group or on Instagram, however they want to do it. And they're not spending their time buying all the cute little packaging.
Yeah,
I mean, I still have
I have to say, SeneGence may not package and deliver the product as beautifully as Katie does, but is that really necessary? And can the new distributor
duplicate
get the confidence and then develop their own style and work it in gradually? Maybe.
Well, and I think it's important too, because right, like you need the products, right? When you're a new distributor, in your first 90 days, you get half off a $600 order, right? It costs you $300. You get that 50% off right off the bat. A new distributor, I would highly encourage you work with them on the Fast Start program. You work with them on taking full advantage. It's to their advantage to get a 300 PV order in or a 600 retail, right? In their first 90 days. They can do that as many times as they want. That is a great way for them to get their own products. You're going to do a launch demo for them. My goal with a launch demo is to always help them at least earn $300, right? Sell $300 worth of product, because the other 300 is their own product they can use for themselves or profit when they sell it. Right off the bat, that's what I would highly encourage new distributors, because they do need product to show. If they're going to go live and talk about this new skincare they just tried or this amazing new makeup that stays on, they need to show it, right? They need something to show. They need to start building their samples, their testers. So that's why we do a Fast Start program for new distributors, to get them on the right track right off the bat. But as you continue to grow and build your business, you don't want to encourage people to just keep ordering if they don't have a way to sell it. You don't want to encourage them to buy inventory just to buy inventory.
Just leads to frustration.
Right. But we do want to encourage them to send out that kiss and tell link. Encourage your guests to order online. You go to a party, you can have a hostess online or in person who then sends her link, her kiss and tell link. She signs up, your hostess signs up for kiss and tell, sends each of her guests the link to sign up for kiss and tell. Then they're saving 10% on everything they order. The hostess now is earning shop credits from SeneGence, not from you, because she gets 15 kiss credits, $15 worth of shop credit with you for every $100 order her guests order. So now your hostess is getting rewards for everyone who ordered. And that is when she goes in to order her products through the Kiss and Tell link, that comes from SeneGence. That's not even costing you anything. If you give an extra benefit, maybe she gets 6-10 people at her party, give her a free lip sense or something. But that's a whole nother part of how huge this Kiss and Tell program is for hostesses too. So definitely I'd say when you have a new distributor, work with them on their launch demo, work with them on their Fast Start bonuses, help them get up and running so they can start promoting, help them send out their Kiss and Tell link to everyone that they know. Those people can start shopping. They start getting paid every Friday just for people who go online and order. They didn't have to send the product, right? I always have customers who come to my house. I know there's going to be people coming to my house. I love doing makeovers, skincare workshops. They're going to come, they see product, they're going to buy it, they go home with it. So many people call me, oh my gosh, I'm going out of town tomorrow. Do you have this? So I carry inventory. I know if I have it, they're going to buy it. I know if I go to a demo, they want it right then and there. But for a new distributor, this is a whole new way they can do business and start making money right away, without stockpiling something that they're not going to sell. Make sure if you want to carry inventory that you actually have some things on your calendar that you can then sell this product at. And just FYI, and I love this, and seriously, if you guys have questions, reach out to me, because my amazing smart husband will work on spreadsheets all day long. Okay, maybe not all day, but yeah, he does work on them all day. And we can help kind of give you an idea to see. But seriously, this has been pretty eye-opening, I think.
And we can share this so you guys can take a look at it and tell us what I did wrong.
Anyway, the other thing I wanted to talk about, because I know we've been going on for a while here. If you have questions, please reach out. As you watch the replay, definitely I want you to comment #KissAndTell. I want to make sure you're seeing this. The other thing I wanted to talk about is, just as reminders, the first, I think it's the 5th of November, the first Thursday or Friday, Adrian and the sales team at SeneGence is going to go live talking about the new holiday gift guide that's coming out the first week of November. Black Friday deals are going to be amazing, and it's probably going to be like for the whole week. It's going to be huge. The other thing is, at the end of this month, I mentioned already, the anti-wrinkle serum is going to be probably on a promotion for all your online orders. That means Kiss and Tell and CDO orders. What else? How you need products to show in your life? Yeah, okay, got that. There was something else, Jerry. What else was I going to talk about tonight? Oh, let me just share something that Angela shared with me today, because I thought she knew I was going live here. She's working, so I couldn't. November 5th. Oh, that's funny. Okay. She said right now she's 60 PV away from hitting 4,000 PV for the month. Oh my gosh. I just have to shout her out for that, because that's huge. Okay. 2,359 PV of that 4,000 PV was all demo drop ship from her Sena site orders or Kiss and Tell orders. She hit 750 with less than 10 orders, right? So her average order was higher than mine, because it takes me 20 people to get to 1,500. She did it with 10 orders. So that means her average sale is $150. She got there by the 7th using only Kiss and Tell. Here, she says her average order was 193 retail. She's measuring her numbers. She's looking at her numbers, bringing up her average sale per person. She knows exactly what it's costing her to do her business. That's what I would encourage each of you to really take time. And if you need to set a timer and see how long it takes you to actually do each order and how much it costs for everything you put in your orders. I mean, I know girls who are giving away all kinds of gifts. Oh. Anyway, take a look at Kiss and Tell. I really think it's a hidden gem that you are going to be so thankful for when you start seeing your customers ordering more per person and you don't have to spend the time doing the orders. What I do now is I send a thank you card to every Kiss and Tell order. I go into the back office, I print off the order so I have a copy of it myself, because and then I send a thank you card to them, and it has a QR code. Actually, let me show you really quick. All right. Let me just show you really fast. And I know I showed you some of these things. My business card has a QR code on it. I have a postcard, a thank you postcard I can send that has a QR code on it. I have a card. So when someone orders, I can then send them a thank you card, and in it is a QR code. Those QR codes go to a free link tree that I set up that has links to everything I do. My Facebook group, any kind of sale promotion I want them to know about, anywhere I want to send them. They can sign up for my newsletter there. All that is done. I send that as a follow-up to my customers. And that's all I send now. When they order Kiss and Tell, I send them a little thank you card. I sometimes will actually send them a Facebook Messenger message as well, ask if they have any questions. But remember, again, if they have a return, which we offer a 90-day money-back guarantee, if anyone has a return, they can call me and say, hey, how do I return this? I give them the SeneCare phone number. SeneCare takes care of it all. I don't have to fill out an RMA, send it in, get new product back. SeneGence takes care of all of it. It's so amazing. So I think that's it. And if you have questions, let us know. But I hope that answers some questions. And I hope you guys all start taking advantage of that Kiss and Tell. It's huge. Have a great evening. Talk to you guys later.